Welcome, Libra. This is Regina from Pacific Tarot, getting ready to do your new moon reading in Taurus. The new moon is on the 7th of May in the early morning, in the late evening on the west coast of the U.S. So the new moon in Taurus is bringing a lot of energy that's still being built on the solar eclipse we experienced last month. And Uranus is intricately involved, which means we're having a sudden, perhaps disruptive opportunity to center pleasure, our values, our love, our money in the center of our lives. So I am doing personal readings. The information for that is in the description box below. I thank all of you who have participated through your kind comments, your generous donations. I give a free reading away on or about the first of every month, and I take those winners from the comments and the donations sections previously received of my channel. So again, I appreciate all the love. I feel it, and it's necessary. Your presence here is what fuels me. So let's look at Libra for the new moon in Taurus. And of course, Libra shares the rulership with Taurus of the planet Venus. So this is where the focus is on new values, new love, new money, new aesthetics, new ways of experiencing harmony, comfort, and pleasure in our lives. The Eight of Wands shows me that a lot of opportunities are coming towards you, that there are many connections you've made, not necessarily new ones. These can be standing relationships, long-term friendships, or contacts that you are perhaps working with, receiving information or offers from in order to take a concerted action, one that's going to have a pretty powerful impact in your world, in your community, on your family. In the present, we have the Ace of Wands. This is really, again, affirming that you are inspired, that you are allowing a spark of your expression, your authentic experience to motivate you to try new things, to move off in a fresh direction. This can even be a new lifestyle. Of course, anything new that is coming to you at this particular time is going to be centered ultimately on your growth, on your experience of inspiration and the ability to progress, to gain, to get more reward, more recognition. In the past, the Queen of Pentacles shows you have a tried and true ability to transform resources and opportunities that come your way. You know how to be in sync with the seasons. As a Libra, you have an innate appreciation of the exchange of energy that is in love and money in the most popular forms we recognize in our human lives. But that relates to any exchange of energy. You are committed and dedicated to doing your part in anything that you participate in. You know how to maximize the rewards. You know how to generate new ideas and abundance. However, you're also aware that you are deserving of the rewards of your efforts, and this is something that you're focusing on by allowing yourself to receive the reward, the recognition. After all, the cycle of abundance is not complete if you don't allow yourself to receive the love that you have seeded in the world. So that continues to be a lesson for you, Libra, and I'm curious how that's working out in your life. And then in the future, we have the Lovers. This is focusing on a choice that you can make. It certainly can be a choice in a relationship. This is about an opportunity you have to choose yourself. And when I say that, I don't mean that you're remaining single by design. I'm saying that you are choosing those opportunities, those partners or relationships that reflect the best of you, that reflect your higher expectation of yourself, your understanding that you are deserving of pursuing what is your desire, and that is an authentic expression of who you are. You deserve that, and you now have learned to discriminate between those opportunities in life that offer that possibility for you. You're no longer choosing instant gratification or something short-term or casual, particularly with regards to relationships. You are committed to your long-term progress and growth. And you pick partners, or all of your partnerships reflect this higher standard you've set for yourself. I'm hoping that this reading is resonating for you, Libra. Please like this video. Please share this with others, comment below, and subscribe to my channel, Pacific Tarot. And I pulled purpose. I know what I am here to do. That's pretty clear. I like that. And I'm going to pull a card from the Flora and Fauna of Africa, and I pulled the brown fish owl. And the key words are the courage to change. A change is coming. Pay attention to details and step one, stay one step ahead to unlock your full potential. Wow. I'm going to clarify the Ace of Wands in the present with the World card and the Hanged Man. Interesting. These are 2 octaves of the number 3. Number 3 is the Empress, Venus, your rulership, the Hanged Man, 1 and 2 add up to 3, making it a middle octave of the Empress card. And this is about your ability to adjust your perspective as new opportunities come forward for you, to move out of the way that you've been plodding along, the way that you have accepted your strong and determined energy, your consistency as being the way you're supposed to be for anybody and everybody. You're rethinking that. You're understanding that maybe new opportunities are calling forth a new perspective on your efforts, on all the exchanges of your energy. The World card is then the 3rd octave of the Empress card, which is the number 21, a reversal of 12, and adds up again to the number 3. The World is about the highest expression that you can give to the world, your achievement, your accomplishment, your contribution, and one in which you are rewarded for, you are acknowledged for, and recognized by your peers for. The interesting thing about this full-scale flowering of your creative expression, in some decks, the Empress card is considered the artist, Mother Nature as artist. You've elevated that in such a way that you are in preparation, for even a greater challenge. And this is really reflecting very positively on the choices that you're making in the future, the commitment you're making. This commitment is to something that will be available and valuable to all people. What you're building for yourself is not just for yourself. You understand that. And this is elevating the nature of your service to a higher level and allowing you to be seen for it, to be given credit for it. In the past, the Queen of Pentacles is clarified by the Seven of Wands and the Seven of Pentacles. You've known you've been on your path for a while. You were definitely tested. You're definitely learning how to say no, how to set some clear boundaries so that you're actually giving yourself the space to exercise your talents, your gifts, because you're understanding that that's where you gain the traction that you need. It's not by doing everything that everybody wants you to do, by helping everybody, although that is also a part of your effort, your contribution. But there's a very specific way in which you now organize that effort. You now prioritize the exercise of your gifts, your talents, so that you can better be able to discern what offers and opportunities are best suited to you, that are a match for where you are now. The Seven of Pentacles is the ongoing evaluation that you are doing almost as part of your spiritual practice, looking at how you are concretely investing in your efforts, how you are then being rewarded for what it is you do, the need and necessity, how you're leveraging your investments so that you gain more, so that you work smarter, not harder, so that you no longer put a ceiling on what you can receive. This is recognizing your potential is unlimited. In the future, the Lovers card's clarified by the Ten of Pentacles and the Chariot card. So interesting. Well, clearly the Ten of Pentacles is you working towards legacy, inheritance. The inheritance part is what feeds your purpose, your mission. So this is where you understand, well, I've had privilege. I've benefited from all of these opportunities, these resources, the support, whatever it is, even a cultural heritage, a historical mission, allegiance to your tribe. And by that I mean the lineage that you honor. It can be ancestral, which I am a huge proponent of, but I realize that that doesn't mean the same thing to everyone. So it can be ancestral in the sense of it is not related to your DNA lineage. It is not necessarily your physical ancestors. It can be cultural ancestors, historic, people you admire, people you see as models for your best behavior, your greatest contribution. That is the lineage that you are inspired from, and realize your privilege arises from their efforts. And you are now in a position to give that back, to create and build on this lineage so that others can follow, others can learn, others can access the benefits that you have acquired. The Chariot card really is about you being really clear. All these sevens here are you understanding that you're unique for a reason. You're not like everybody for a reason. It isn't your job is to support and serve, but that doesn't mean fixing things for others. It doesn't mean fixing others. It simply means that you understand the support that you can give, how you leverage that to gain greater rewards, and how you can show others to do the same. But you understand your difference is no longer cloaked or hidden from you or from others. You don't need to be a part of the crowd, that you have a unique contribution to make that only you can make, and that indeed the world is waiting for. So this is all about focus. I see it all over this reading. Your ability to take charge. Even legacy reduces to the number one. The Ace of Pentacles. So that really is building on this idea of the Ace of Wands at the center of your reading. You're open to growth. You're open to do things newly. You're inspired. I'm going to pull an oracle from a new deck called A Yogic Path, created by Sahara Rose, and I'll be reading from the guidebook because I'm trying to learn a lot of things that this deck includes, such as Indian spirituality, Ayurveda, the deities, and of course yoga itself. So I'm doing a kind of convoluted way, and I've picked Dhumavati. And I've shuffled these cards so many times, but this is the third time today I pulled this particular card. So, as always, your reader is as much about the lessons as it is for you. So, Dhumavati is described more fully here, and it is the goddess of disappointment and letting go. You, my darling, have finally realized that all the hardships and struggles you faced were brought on your path for a very important reason. They've shaped you to be the person you are today. You've put together the dots on all the most difficult points on your journey and realized that it was all necessary to be here now. Dhumavati has come to remind you to give thanks to the struggles you faced. They have made you your highest self. Thank you so much, Libra, for this reading. Until next time, Namaste.